Yo, 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 this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today we're talking about the Black Widow movie. Red Sparrow. Welcome back, guys. We are talking about Red Sparrow, and that is the new movie by Jennifer. Well, it's not really by Jennifer Lawrence, but it stars Jennifer Lawrence. She plays a character called Dominica, whatever. She goes into the movie. It's an okay Russian accent. It kind of makes you feel like you're watching Glow almost, but it's not so thick in that way. Was that like Russian Christopher Walken or something? I don't know. Anyway, so let's talk about the movie. Let's see what was good about it. So what we have here is a serviceable spy thriller kind of movie, and well, I joke around about the whole like Black Widow thing. It's kind of close to that at first, but then it's completely not. It is the spy game. She does play a prima ballerina who's like injured and then ended up in the spy game, which is really kind of weird kind of turnaround about how that whole thing happened. But yeah, and then she essentially goes into what's a seduction school of some sort, and it's a little convoluted as to what they're doing and how they're doing it, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, she acts the part well. People around her are acting their parts well, and you know, it's an okay movie. You know, you watch it and you're like, okay, that's. I mean, for those of you that really want to see Jennifer Lawrence without her clothes on, then you know that you know on a movie screen size, then yeah, that's good. And if you're into slightly better than average thrillers, then also yes. Like I said, I do like the accents though, because I like doing accents, and the accents were done particularly well. They weren't terrible, but what I did read around in some other people's critiques is that there are certain words that they don't say, or there's certain intonations that they don't do within phrases, so they may have missed something. I don't know enough about that to comment on it, but I did see that and felt it was necessary to mention it. I mean, I watched it. I didn't hate it. Didn't love it either. Speaking of which, thing about this is that you've probably seen this movie like a million times in every other movie. There's a lot of pieces of other films that kind of make this happen, like the whole mysterious aspect, the big twist, and all this kind of stuff. But you kind of see it coming because you've seen films like this all the time. They didn't really get you too involved to the point where you didn't see certain things coming. Now, there was one aspect that I knew right at the time it was happening, but I didn't know that that's where they were going with it. I kind of forgot. It was more because I forgot about it and I stopped thinking about it. So I guess it succeeded in that point, but yeah, it's a little bit convoluted. It runs a little bit too long. It's about a half an hour too long for me, and the sexy time scenes that you have are just kind of not always necessary. I know some people will be like, it's always necessary, but it's not really necessary. Like sometimes it just happens and you're like, oh, I didn't really know it could happen that fast. But anyway, so yeah, there's that, and I mean that's kind of like the focus of it. There's more of a focus on that aspect, I feel, than on the actual spy aspect of it, because you had Jennifer Lawrence, and because that's not really a thing that you see from Jennifer Lawrence all that often. So yeah, they may have had too much of a focus on that. I could have actually done with less of it. Or if they were going to do it, then make it mean something at some point to the movie and to the narrative of the story. Anyway, don't want to spend too long on that. Other than that, it is pretty typical. It's pretty derivative of things you've seen already, like I said. And it's just an okay movie. Again, like I said before, I didn't hate it, but also I didn't love it. Okay, verdict time, guys. So, what do I think of the film? I think the rating I'm going to give is going to be Netflix. I don't think it's something that you need to run to the theater to see, unless you have like a very, very immediate Jennifer Lawrence itch that needs to be scratched or something like that. But other than that, yeah, I think this is a Netflixer. Wait for it to come out, watch it then, grab some popcorn or your dinner or whatever it is, sit on the couch, watch it, and you'll probably enjoy it a lot more because you'll be at home. Once again, this is Dorky Diggity Dave. You just watched a review for Red Sparrow. It is not actually the Black Widow movie, but Anyway, did you see it? Did you like it? Are you planning on seeing it? Is that really kind of your thing? Let me know down below in the comments. So if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment like I've already said. Share it with your friends, share it with your mama. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.